the slowest killer on the fastest route west. On this day in history, May 16, 1842, the second organized wagon train departed Elm Grove, Missouri with more than 100 pioneers bound for the Oregon Territory, marking the beginning of mass migration along what would become America's deadliest overland route. The Oregon Trail stretched over 2,100 miles from Missouri to Oregon's Willamette Valley, crossing prairies, mountains, and deserts that tested every traveler. The Bartleson-Bidwell Party had pioneered the route in 1841, but the real flood began in 1843 when around 1,000 emigrants departed, marking what became known as the Great Migration. Between 1843 and 1860, nearly 200,000 people traveled west on the trail seeking farmland, gold, and new opportunities. The journey took around 160 days in 1849, dropping to 140 days a decade later as routes improved and experience accumulated. Despite wagons averaging just 2 to 3 miles per hour, being run over by them was a major cause of death. Accidental shootings killed dozens until travelers reached Fort Laramie and grew familiar with their weapons. The biggest killer was cholera, spread through contaminated food and water at crowded river crossings and campsites. By trail's end, scurvy ravaged immigrants who had survived on diets lacking vitamin C for months. The Donner Party struggled through Donner Pass in November 1846, became the trail's most infamous tragedy when 33 of 48 members died by April 47. Historians estimate between 3 and 10% of all immigrants perished on the way west, and one calculated that 16,000 out of 400,000 total pioneers across all western trails may have died during their journeys. For those who survived, the trail represented opportunity, but for thousands, those slow miles west ended in unmarked graves across the frontier. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.